touch my soul. Vele ngishawe luvalo wangithanda ngenanto ngelo siyami yokuphila cela uhlale nami uthando lwami dale lubanzi lujulile ngifisa ukuchitha insuku zokuphila nawe ithemba lami dale liyophelela kuwe injabulo yansuku zonke my sweet darling sandwa sami wosa my love wosa my love bambo lwami.
Started out like we texted each other and then we went on a date on New Year's Eve. On New Year's Eve. First New Year's Eve. We went to Stone Lake. Like I can't remember what I was wearing, but apparently I was dressed like nonsense.
You're wearing windbreaker.
I was not wearing a windbreaker during summer.
You're wearing windbreaker.
I was not wearing a windbreaker during summer.
Okay, but look at the thing. No matter.
Like Lomat.
Weren't you wearing trainers?
No, I went trainers. Like, okay, so to finish off the story, we went on that first date, and then that date led to another date. You were wearing something yellow, I remember you were wearing.
Stripes.
Yeah, striped pants.
Cream.
It wasn't cream. I keep saying it, but okay. Then we went on a second date, then we went on a third date, then all of a sudden...
And COVID happened in our relationship. Now, today.
Liyophelela kuwe injabulo yansuku zonke my sweet darling sandwa sami wosa my love wosa my love bambo lwami wosa my love wosa my love sandwa sami wosa my love wosa my love bambo lwami wosa my love wosa my love.
Sandani and the love of her life. And love of her life, and I'm very, very honored that you honored her invite. And I look at you so that you are here. Sandani has always been the one to follow behind me. How understand the ministry, understand you'll understand what I'm saying. That in the time that we've grown up, been together as siblings, and then will be the one that I have to hold my hand and walk with. And that's then my older sister doing the same for me. So even when she was in primary school and I was in high school, I would always hold her hand for her to follow in my footsteps. But the blessing here is that this here, Sandani, exceeded our footsteps. She went ahead and mapped her own. When she was a lot younger, she ministered about her life and what she wants for her life at the tender age of, I think, 5, when she was in primary school, and she said, I'm going to be a doctor, and that's what it is. And she has followed through with that, because there is that power and ministry in her life, whether her mother was there or not, but she knew because God chose them, each other, to carry each other. Last year, we were supposed to have an event of this fashion, and unfortunately, you know, it was such a difficult moment for Kagiso and his family, but in praying for them, God said, this is why I chose Sandali for them. Because she knows what it means and how his life will change and how they will enable that journey together. That God will be their everything and that they will rely on each other going forward.
Senghamba makilomita minno, senghamba makilomita minno. Efsika bengisula ngifuna wena, phela wena imfudumalo yami yemnyo. Imizwa yami yakhuluma masibukana, ivelithi dalisondela ngithi manga.
Pindile she has been like a rock for the family. She has been, but I'm not going to say about the cousins, the nieces, the nephews, they know she was one person who would actually be like a disciplinarian. She was a true disciplinarian, that one. But they didn't want to come to Zone 12 because Mama Nipindile is going to make us do this. Mama Nipindile is going to do this. Mama Nipindile is going to do us. I used to threaten my daughters to Mama Nipindile. Even when I was abroad, I was like, I'm taking you back. She has instilled the discipline into all her children, from the beginning to the last. And Sandani, of all of them, she has such a determination, like I've never seen before. Even though she doesn't make a lot of noise, you know, my daughter, like, oh, but Sandani is cool, she's collected, she's calm, and she knows what she wants in life, and she is so determined, and she is gonna get whatever she wants without even making a noise. And I believe you can tackle any problem that comes your way, because problems will come. In a marriage, there are always problems, there are always obstacles. But I always say it's always good that if you and your spouse hold hand in hand and you discuss your problems and you talk everything through, there is nothing that can stop you from achieving what you want to achieve. So, because I know the type of person you are, I have faith in you, and I know you're going to make it, and I know you're going to bring out the best in her. So, and he's going to bring the best in you. Because the two of you, like people going to say, it's like you were chosen to be together. You know, I didn't know Kahiso until I just met him like a week ago. But I believe as soon as I saw him, I saw like a pillar that you can, you know, rely on. You know, somebody who's going to give you the support that you need, and you are going to help him.
When I ratile go bona makoto a hae empa ka tlase o thato ya modimo ga mo bona empa gobane re teng re le bo rakgadi re le bo nkgono tsohle di tsamaya hantle ka theko Kagiso ha hola ha e sale e le ngwana o bonolo e se ngwana o tla strategi a feleletsa yanong a kena mo di-rugby re mmotsa re yanong a so kena di-rugby o tla kgona ke di-rugby the last time ha bo ya khaletsogo ke le mo ena ke itse mo wena but ke malaka le tsa mahloholo Kagiso o hotse o ntse o le ngwana ya manelang ya tlhompang ya manelang mme wa hao le ntate wa hao ke kopa Kagiso ka bonolo bo go tselang ka bona le tlhompho ya hao tlhompha mosadi wa hao tlhompha mosadi wa hao e be your best friend e be mamago e le tsotlhe mo wena ga ke batla go bona hosane o so o gawane le motho mo ratile ke batla o tshwane le mme wa hao le ntate wa hao ba gawantswe ke lefu wei o tshware mosadi wa hantle tse ngata ga ke na tsone ke thabile modimo a di bless ke a leboga
Bravo!
did I start? Okay, let me introduce myself for those who don't know me, which is impossible. My name is Kensani Nulubi. Yeah. And I am Sandani's older sister, best friend, my first child, in essence. It's interesting how life happens, and it takes you growing up to reflect. Well, including is not by chance. It's a preparation of a journey. Sandani from ever since she was born. And I don't know if people was born or it's just a deep thing that happens, cosmetically in terms of she just was always drawn to me. We were joined by the hip. I remember my mom would not even know Sandani Obogai anywhere. Just know wherever Sandani is, Kensani. And I'm not going to go into too much because Sandani and I have spoken, have imagined, have this day in such detail. I know how she's feeling, where her heart is. I'm not sure if she knows. As much as I've said the words to her, I don't know if she understands how the depth of how I'm feeling right now. You hear the news your mom has passed, right, the firstborn. Automatically, you have to be strong. And I think it's because of how my mom almost think my mom was strict. She was strict. Like nobody, coming to Zbuke was not a holiday destination for any of my cousins. All of those things that clearly were not the ideal for most of my cousins. But for us, it was the way of being. We didn't know any better. I guess until you get your little bit of freedom. Anyway, the duty of the person I have been to my sisters, I think has always been, at least the vision, has always been what I'll be happy and satisfied and almost feel like I fulfilled my mom's wishes if my sisters can be independent families. I don't know how, but I'm not how it can end. Because you know the situation, it cannot be an extra burden to that. So the only way I just believed this could happen was by leading by example. I had to lead by example so that I assure my sisters how possible it was. But over and above that, it's just something about last born. Obviously, I went to boarding school, for those who don't know, when I reached high school. And then Tinubu followed. And at some point, it was just my mom, Sandani Goku. I always say, Sandani is that child that my mom dreamt of. If ever there was this child, that she tried to drill certain things in me, and Tinubu and Katie, when she got it right, Sandani. Sandani loved books, she loved reading, she loved everything that Tinubu and I didn't like. And I think within her, whether she has admitted to herself or not, she made it her mission, just like I made my own mission with my mom's passing and the vow I gave to myself. She had her own vow to say, this is what I'm going to make sure I achieve. She always communicated her dreams with me. She always, without asking, sis, what do I do? But she already knew what she wanted, you know. I'm not talking about advice, they kind of decided they just want rubber stamp to say it's fine, it's okay. So, Mama will help me, Mother. Sandani is the most determined person I know. And one thing I've always prayed for my sister, yes, was that she must be independent, stand on her own, know what she wants, her work, etc. But on a lighter note, my biggest worry was that Hangathola motho. Hangathola motho. I was determined. I think that my biggest thing was that, okay, Sunday was focused. Oh, medical school was business. I would like try and throw, boy, unale motho. What do you say? He, she, like, you know, like what's the name? Is it like, you know, a male name? Trust me, Sandani was so. Till this day, because I don't know which one is it wrong. You had that. But you know what? Eventually, as Pinoko said, when we eventually saw your structure, then it was the shade, then we were like, okay, we were like literally very cryptic. But eventually, when we got to know, oh, okay, so then I got to meet Kahiso. And it didn't go right, very welcome. I won't be nice. But my husband counters me. He'll do the drilling. Eventually I met Kahiso, and then you know you just engage with Motu without making them. I just like no. Obviously you need me because there's this expectation that gets created. Usulaka, then whenever these guys they think of Hoko, and I'm like, hey, I get Hoko, right? But in engaging with Kahiso, I was like, yeah, this is what I had prayed and hoped for my sister. I am happy that you are the one that is in my sister's life. I just hope that you play rugby. You know. But anyway, I'm not going to say much about that. But it's such a joy to have you part of our family. So we enjoy you. I hope I make you feel welcome every time. I think when you come, I'm like, this guy's my aunt. But we enjoy having you around, and I thank God for that day, for that moment when your paths crossed and you chanted your rugby English. Because I can imagine how happy that would be now. Because you wouldn't be here. I would have been still worried. Jale, doctor, educated. Yo, give me a talk as if you have something yeah. But God knows. We've had so many conversations, Sandani. I mean, Sandani sometimes reminds me of my own dreams. So, sis, do you realize you live in that dream we spoke about? We talk a lot. And like, we best friends. I don't want to get emotional, but I wish you guys a life of grace, happiness. You must insist on that happiness. But as Mom always said, it's not always an easy journey. But always remember, as long as you keep each other first in everything, nothing will break your heart. Communicate. Doesn't matter what can sign his opinion on anything. Irrespective of what can sign it was that person. Okay, husband but I wouldn't let this day pass without illustrating to everybody how deep this day means for me, for my baby sister. And without going too far, I'm just going to say to many, many more years and hopefully more kids.
Hello. Kagiso is my brother. He's not actually my brother, but we always call each other brothers because we've been through a lot together. We've been together through the hardest times, and now we're together through the most beautiful times. And I have to say, man, I love this for the both of you guys. Sandani, I love the fact that you make my brother so happy, and I wish the best for you guys.
I love
And before I say anything, I'm Zulu and Muslim Shadwe decided Okay guys, well, Austin Nico said go where it was at high school. Not today. Not today. I've done it, she warned me. She's like, do not hold me. Not that there's much to tell, but in short, I met Sedani 2006 at boarding school, General Smart High School, Harrison House. Wow. When we met, we had just entered our teenage years when I met Sedani. So as we were driving here, I thought, that little girl that was my friend is getting married today. And it's been a beautiful thing to watch. Growing up together up until we get to the stage. So in short, I'd like to read a verse. One thing about Sendani, she's prayerful. Sendani is prayerful. You'd ask her for the most crucial of advices and maybe you'd be expecting Mutati, no shape chom, then she's going to quote a verse. And you're thinking, Ganjani. But yeah, that's what she is. She's prayerful, she's a prayer warrior. She believes in God. So I would like to read from Genesis 2, just verse 24. And it says, therefore a man shall leave his father and his mother and hold fast to his wife, and they shall become one flesh. So in this verse, friend and Kafiso, there's just one word I would like to highlight to you guys. The word hold. You know, it says, you shall leave your mother and your father, and you shall hold. When you hold on to something, it's because you need strength from it. You need support from it. You are depending on it. So that is what you guys should be to each other. He should be a pillar. She should be a pillar as well. You guys are at a point whereby nothing else matters outside you guys. By that I do not mean be selfish or everything, but then you have left your parents and you have become one. You guys are embarking on a new journey. You guys are creating your own lineage. Please hold on to each other. Through the good, through the bad. Unfortunately, it's not always going to be nice. It's not always going to be sweet. Sometimes it's going to be sour. But when it's sour, please remember that it can be sweet again.
I'm one of Sandani's friends from varsity, and I think I'm basically representing me, the bridesmaids, and all of our friends from varsity. Sorry, I want to look at you. It's so good to see you two happy. And to see everybody here as well, just gathered for you guys' big day and to celebrate your life. Sandani's sister and aunt had said, I'd just like to echo a couple of words, just in terms of the person, the type of person that Sandani is. I think the biggest thing, or one of the highlights that we know, or the most important thing about Sandani that stands out, is that she's someone who knows exactly what she wants. And I think it's beautiful that she found exactly what she wanted in Kagiso. He is exactly what she prayed for. And together, I think they made such an amazing couple, and they complement each other so wonderfully. They add just enough sparkle and fun to each other's lives. We're so happy for you guys, and we wish you so much happiness, love, and tons of money. Sandani, I love you. We love you. And we love the way that you love Kagiso. And just the change that he has also just brought to your life. He makes you radiant. I love the way that he treats you. He treats you like a queen. He spoils you. And it's just so beautiful to see. You can see it in your face. It seeps through your skin. You know you're beautiful. And it's just beautiful to watch. Kagiso, we'd like to thank you so much, like I said, for treating Sandani like the queen that she is. The blessed child that she is. And for loving and nurturing, most importantly, I think, her soul. And being her biggest supporter. It's so good, Sandani, that you finally found a permanent travel partner and someone to just constantly party with you, and I think have a great lifetime together. We love you loads. Love you.
Greetings, everyone. I don't know what to say. There's so much to say. So now we can go calling. I'm proud of you. And I thank God for He has walked with you, literally held your hand through it all. And in everything that you have gone through, it has been God. In our lives, sometimes we think, holy, life needs to be only good. But unfortunately, we are portioned for the good and also for the bad. The bad to test our true characters, to also bring out our true selves, and to actually introduce us to the sides that we never thought existed. Now, with everything that you went through, you were young when you lost your mom. And you called Kenzani something else. We were already our big sisters then, but we were very young. And it has been God's grace. You went through high school as though Mapindi was there. And she wasn't, but you still lived up to the standard that she had set. Now that standard was not only set for you. Unfortunately, we all know if you grew up on the street, your mom set a standard for all of us. I remember when, Kagiso, just so you know, when I had my first boyfriend, her mom called me out. And she was that kind of person. But one thing I think that you can take comfort in is that if Kenzani and Dinyingo are okay, then Mapindi would be okay. So you are definitely the right one. So I wish you well, Sandani. As you enter marriage, my prayer for you is that yourself and Kagiso can literally walk through everything together. There's ups, there's downs, but you create your own ups. So in everything that you go through, I pray that you you have fun. You have fun. Marriage is fun. Marriage is what you create. There isn't a book that will give you guidelines. It is what you guys decide on it. And yeah, we pray for fruitfulness, we pray for kids, we pray for love, we pray for money, we pray for everything good to just come and be at your doorstep whenever you need it. And we love you so much, and congratulations.
Greetings to the two families. I see Tamala Gadilapa. We've been friends for almost 20 years now, more than 20 years. In the entire 20 years or 20 plus years that I've known you, he has never mentioned marriage once. But I get happy. Ever since Kinsey, not even once. Until my God. I knew about you before I knew you. Yeah? Because there was a shift, man. I told you already. There was a shift, KG, because there was a behavior that just changed. You know? And one of the things that happened, KG became calm. Like he became calm. Because, you know, you were a little bit of a loose cannon, left-handed monkey. You know. So when he said to me, I'm telling you not. I'm Chiefy. And he said, sure, yeah, that should be a minute. And I said to him, look, KG, I've known you for a long time. And when KG loves you, he loves you, hey, I want to call you Love Bomb because he oozes this thing. So, Sadan, I knew about you before I met you. Because so that's how you know when the person that you got, okay, when your timetable changes, where KG was childish, man. He was. But I saw him getting better. I saw him developing. And this was before I met him. I was told when I moved to it, I didn't would like to make jokes. I want to say transition. So I knew about the impact that you brought about in his life. And today is not really shocking. Once I saw that change. Because after he met you, is when he started talking about marriage. That's when I knew you were the one. Chosen. Where's the yes? KG, I wish you well. I myself I'm celebrating 6 years married this year. Americans usually about to be say, but I told him, today. So we're changing rates, my wife and I. So it's a milestone for me, and I wish that for you as well. You need to come. You need to come. One day. So, Papa, thank you for everything. I knew Family Korai ever since I was a child. And Papa has been Papa to me ever since then. And, you know, when Mom passed away, yeah, it was hectic. Because if she was here, but I'm thankful. I love you. He who has started a good work in you, perfects it. So the coming. My Lord and Savior. I love you. Listen to your kids. Do you know what? Do you know what?
Dumelang everybody. Hello. And I really would like to take this time on behalf of me and Simon to say thank you to both our families, the Gulai family, the Chopper family, to say thank you to both our fathers, to say thank you to both our mothers, to say thank you to both our siblings, and to really say thank you to all of the friends and loved ones that are here, cousins, very distant cousin, anybody that is worth something to us. We really appreciate you. This thing, there was a lot of hands involved, there were a lot of hearts involved, there were a lot of people putting us on, there were a lot of people giving me advice. I didn't listen, but I did it anyway. Thank you guys. There was, I'm really grateful for today, and I know both our mothers are also bouncing with us. They really are. So please guys, enjoy yourselves. We will be available, we will be having a good time. So please, thank you.
I welcome you and I'm thankful for this day. I'm thankful for my husband. So I'd like to thank everybody. All your efforts don't go unnoticed in every way, from friendship. All my friends, I'm really appreciative of you guys. All Kakiso's friends who welcomed me. I mean, I felt like part of the group at some times. And my family, I can't be the person I am today without my family. You know, without my mom, as everybody has echoed today. I can't be the person I am without my sisters, my eldest sisters. And I'm very, very grateful. In fact, that's the word I can use. If I go on, I'm just going to be emotional. But I'm very grateful for you guys. Very, very much. I can't be the woman I am without you guys. In fact, wherever I'm going, I know I'm still going to be calling you guys. But I'll be starting with my husband. I'd like to thank my aunts and my cousins and my friends from work, from primary school, from varsity, everybody, and my new family. I'm so, so thankful for you guys. We have gone through very tough times. It was a very difficult time for us. It still is, because mourning is a process. Even with us together, it's been a process. But we're doing and a level of trouble. Thank you guys very much. And can go, especially my dad. Can thank you.
Get away is all I wanna do. Little getaway with you, oh baby. Yeah. Get away, get away, get away is all I wanna do. Spend a little time with you, oh baby. together, and it just feels right. How I love kicking with you, baby. It's all I wanna do. Yeah, nothing better when we're together, and it just feels right. Man, I love kicking with you, baby. It's all I wanna do.